What's going on, YouTube? Y'all know what time it is. Sorry for the long drought that I've been on with putting out some videos. Um, I've been pretty much, busy at work, working the Super Bowl. Um, for all who don't know what I do, I work for the government. That's all I can say. But so like I said, I apologize for not putting out that many videos lately. But this time, I came back and I put out some Kansas City Chiefs video. Now I will tell you this, man. When you're rusty, you're really, really rusty. This is the second game I played. I want to say in a while, and the first game I played was, I was struggling trying to get my mind right on what I want to do, and all it is just getting into a groove. So what I recommend is when you guys do decide to take a break from Madden, make sure you go into a practice mode or play the computer before you even jump online. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this gameplay real quick. So right now we up 7-0. I'm going up against my team, the Saints. This is the 179th or 4th, or put it like this. He's in the 170 ranked Xbox Madden player. And this game was pretty good. He didn't give up. He actually kind of like tried to stay in the game and pretty much, make it real difficult for me. And that's cool. I like challenges. I like people who have a good, scheme and make me work for things that, I want to earn. So as you see right now, we up 14-0, and we just got this pick. And we but the crib this. Now, this is where I say Madden is crazy. Now, keep in mind, this is a cornerback, but look at the offensive lineman. There's no way in the world. I get it. Armstead is a pretty fast dude for a tackle, but when you start talking about them going up against a cornerback that got like almost a 97 speed, I'm like, come on now. Let's be realistic. Let's be really realistic. So what this guy was doing was his scheme was basically chunking it up and then use aggressive catching. And there we go with another interception. And the score is 21-0. And I'm just trying to establish, knock the clock down a little bit and make sure, I just keep this game in a controllable state, shall I say. And, I'm trying to stick with the run. I figure the Kansas City Chiefs, they pretty good with the run. And this guy just was sending all these blitzes out of the 3-4, and it was like mass blitzes. Like, it was straight mass blitzes. And I like his setup of his depth chart. He put a lot of speed at his outside linebacker spots, and he put all the beef up the middle. And he stayed kind of true to the 3-4. And that was, pretty smart on his part. And his biggest plays was coming out of bench. And he was coming. Look, it was just that was the focal point of his offense, and he was pretty good at his scheme. He kind of kept it uniform for the most part. And I don't know how in the world this dude got this. I spotlighted that, and he still caught that pass between people, and he almost got that one. I spotlighted Snead on that play, and he tried to do it again. And I'm just telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy how, a team, look at that. Man, right through my guy's hand. It was just insane. Look at this. Aggressive catch. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me. Like, this dude that's his focal point. Look at that. Let's just do it one more time. Let's chuck it up. Aggressive catch. The whole time, that was his focal point, trying to get back in his game. And it worked. I tried to put myself in position to knock the ball out, but a lot of time it just didn't work, and he had the height, on Peters. That was a bad read by me, and, Jairus Byrd picked that off, and here we go again. Got me. Look at that. And that play was pretty good. I didn't really adjust it out of it. I just want to stay in the zone, just basic zones and stuff like that to keep everything in front of me. But you could tell that he wasn't just your average, kind of player. Most people say, "Oh, I would have did this, I would have did that." Let me explain something to you guys. When you don't know what a player is going to do when you haven't played in a while, you kind of get out of that mind frame. You just try to keep things in front of you so you don't mess up. And that was an error pass by Alex Smith, and I came back with the same play, just confusing my opponent. And I had X, and he just didn't hold on. And that's okay. It is what it is. I had A, but I wanted to hit the deep, deeper route because I needed the first down, and that's all. I just was killing him. He didn't know what to do. I just was killing him with a lot of different routes. Look how these guys was just pretty much like block shedding. And at this point where you just scored a touchdown, the score is 28-16. And look, he just came back with that play again. And man, I was like, this one little play just was dotting me up. And he tried to do it again, and there we go with the pick. Parker just went up and snagged that out there. And I mean, I had a lot of routes wide open actually, but I mean, it's a matter of making the right read because he was sending a lot of pressure. He was actually doing a lot of pressure out of the same 3-4 scheme, and he was trying to send a lot of different other blitzes. But I was picking up for the most part on what he was trying to do and just try to confuse him, and that's just bad stick work on me. I mean, I don't know what I was really thinking of, and I just tried to come out with something different. I thought my guy would have picked it up, and obviously he didn't. And this time we got this route, and I was like, oh my gosh, why couldn't he get up the first down? So now it's 3rd and inches. I decided to just run it just to get the first down. And he was just sending like mass blitzes. That's all he was doing. When he backed up, it was mass blitzes. And I thought I could have lobbed that over him, but he just didn't put enough air in it. And I should have double tapped. But this time he was sending the blitzes. All it was the flats was wide open. That's all he really did. I mean, he didn't do anything, outside of the blue. That was a good block shed by, his defenders. And there we go with, Kelsey with that high point pass. And this time he tried to do it again, and we got the interception. So that's all we was doing, and that was a good block shed. Like I said, I mean, if you know how to set the Saints roster up, you pretty much will, do pretty good with them. I mean, every team, all you gotta do is just tinker with rosters, man, and you can make any team be pretty good. But I will say, based off their overall, like if they got like a high overall for defense, they're gonna play a lot more better than just you setting up the roster. You got to keep that in mind. I think you get away with that when it comes to offense more than you do with the defense. Like your players is not gonna play great. You know what I'm saying? When you got a low average type defense. So I'm just killing the clock. As y'all see right now, I'm scoring, and the only reason I did that because he was being a dick. Excuse my language, and that's why I ran up the score. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is my first game back. You know what to do. Peace.